What's going on, guys? Kasi here with a real quick video on a couple of things that you all should be doing as we get closer to the release of DLC 3 for Nioh 2 on December 17th. Um, Fact of the matter is, if you're subscribed to this channel, then you already know advanced mode is the big thing with Nioh 2. And so, with that being the case, there's always the possibility that advanced mode may get taken away from us with each DLC release. Luckily, DLC 1 and 2 have already dropped, several patches have dropped in between, and we still have access to advanced mode. But that may change once DLC 3 drops. Um, we're all hoping that it doesn't, because just like you guys, I like modifying my equipment. I'm not a fan of the RNG, and so being able to modify my equipment to my leisure, it's very very nice. So with that being said, these are a couple of things that I like to do in order to be as prepared as I possibly can be for you know whatever Team Ninja and Save Wizard may have in store for us leading into the release of this new DLC. So first things first, whatever items you all need to modify, go ahead and do that. Um, Even if it doesn't make any damn sense, just modify it, put the effects on it. It doesn't matter, because if they take away advanced mode from us, it's not gonna matter anyway. Okay. Second thing, um, whatever if you don't have a max item cheat, quick code, I'll make sure to drop that code in the description box. Um, and just make sure that you max out all your items, every piece of equipment, all your consumables, etc., etc. You want to have all that stuff maxed out leading into the new DLC, so that you don't got to worry about running out of like smithing materials and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like the worst position to be in. Okay. And last but not least, um, what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to get a melee weapon, a ranged weapon, a piece of armor, and an accessory. Now, up until this point, there has not been any way for us to soul match accessories in the game, but that may change with DLC 3. So, with that being said, um get you those four pieces of equipment. Again, a melee weapon doesn't matter, a ranged weapon it doesn't matter, a helmet or gauntlets it really doesn't matter, as long as it's a piece of armor and an accessory. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add the grace inheritance, the value inheritance, and the rarity inheritance on each of those pieces of equipment. Uh, there are 10 different graces in the game that since DLC 2 there have been 10 new graces. um and this is not including the divine graces, I'm just talking about the ethereal graces. At this point I feel like there's not really much reason to use the divine graces unless you just really like those the divine graces. I feel like at this point, especially moving into DLC 3, you should be done with the divine graces and should just be using the ethereal graces. But I digress. There's 10 graces in the game, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make 10 swords, 10 ranged, 10 helmets or gauntlets, whatever, and 10 accessories, each having a different grace. Now, if you're only a fan of maybe one or two graces, then you only need to modify two pieces of equipment from each of those sections. Uh, Otherwise, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and modify 10 pieces of equipment just in case. You just never know. Uh, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Soul cores, make sure your soul cores are all modified or whatever the case is. Make sure they got whatever, like I said, anything that you need to modify moving forward, go ahead and do it, because the possibility of advanced mode getting taken away from us come DLC 3 is a very real thing. If you think that it's not going to happen and it does happen, you're going to be sorely upset with the fact that you didn't take, you know, you didn't take the time to get yourself prepared for this new DLC. So do yourself a favor, get those things done. Like I said before, as far as the graces and the level of the items and so on and so forth, make sure you put the value inheritance, grace inheritance, and rarity inheritance on those pieces of equipment that I just mentioned to you, and go ahead and make yourself a set of 10 of each. It like I said, if advanced mode get taken away from us, you'll thank me, because you're gonna be like, I'm totally prepared and ready for whatever. Okay. With that being said, if you guys got any questions, comments, or concerns, you already know what to do. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my video, and I will see you guys on the next one. You all have yourselves a wonderful day. Casa out.